What was some of the very best advice anybody said to you that really helped your chess game or improved you as a chess player?
Like perseverance is something that, like just advice that's always given to me, like even through losses or like mid-tournament. And I guess if I'm having a bad like first couple of rounds, like it's how it's important to like fix that mindset and like not focus too much on the result, but on like the quality of play and like how you're playing. I think that's really helped me bounce back from tournaments that I start off with like not a great result.
Right.
So I think perseverance is one of the biggest like topics of advice that's important.
Like to not take losses so hard. I feel like that's something I have to work on.
Right.
And sometimes when I feel like I lose a game and just everything comes crashing down. Like
Right.
whole tournament just ruined. So I need to work on like one loss is just one game. Everything is okay.
Right.
You still know how to play chess. You
Right.
can come back and win the next game and still have a good result. So I think that's important.
I'd say the best piece of advice might be that you can't win unless you think you're gonna win. So you have to believe in the win in order to get the win.
Well, I definitely got one of the best advices from my father.
Yeah.
And he always told me, like, obviously there's been times where I've lost a horrible game. So like he tells me like, it's okay. Like that's the learning process. And like, if you just keep going, like there's so many great players. And if you check all their games they've ever played, they've never won all of them. There's always a game where they lost or they're not in shape, and that's okay.
Right.
But if you keep working hard, if you keep trying your best to do, and to actually like love the game and just improve, it will come into pieces, it'll fall into pieces, and everything like one day you'll just be able to like become very strong and beat them all.
And beat them all.
I would say that the most important piece of advice would be to like practice like deep calculations from like any kind of book you want to just like improve your tactics.
I actually think it was one of my friends who told me this. I shouldn't care what other people are like would think about me when I'm playing a game. They would judge my moves like after the game, right? But that friend told me to like not care about that, so I wouldn't really care what people would say after the game. I would just like try to do my best, and like usually that does help. That it did help afterwards. So I didn't have to like worry so much about what other people would think of what I play and all of that.
I think it's just mostly about people like around just telling me to like never give up, being like even like if I'm in the worst position, it's to like just keep playing and like
fighting.
Yeah, just to keep fighting, and like if I lose, then like so what? You know?
Exactly, but do your best. Just fight really, really hard.
To not take it too seriously, because like when I was younger, every time like I had a bad result and I was like upset, my parents would like take me out for ice cream after the games, or I don't know, they just like made sure I knew that like this should be enjoyed, and it's not like I shouldn't be super angry after each game. Like obviously I'm gonna feel sad, but it doesn't help your next round if you're like carrying that anger throughout the tournament.
Well, I've gotten a lot of good advice, but I think the one that impacted my games the most was when my dad told me that as long as I try my best and I prepared my hardest for the game, it doesn't matter what the result is, as long as I put in all my effort.